I say we do Jocktober. This is the last week of Jocktober for this year. That went really, really fast.
It flew.
As Sam runs down the hall, really quickly, after 31 years, I can't believe this is happening here. Sony is discontinuing the cassette tape Walkman.
How?
Who the fuck is still buying that?
Who knew they were still making them?
I had no idea.
I bought one a while ago, but I wanted to hear my cassette tapes and try to put them on the computer, but it was purely because I had to do it.
That's crazy.
Isn't that weird?
Yeah.
There are plenty of
Every time I saw one, which was very rare, you just assumed it was someone's old cassette Walkman.
Last time I saw that, Darth Vader had come down from the planet Vulcan and was using it to melt.
George McFly's brain?
Yes, George McFly's brain.
Jocktober, Sam. Who are we featuring?
Mystery
today?
show.
Oh, it's a mystery show today? That's good. That means you're behind. We're behind on Jocktober. So can we do two today?
If you really wanted to.
Do you have one standing by or no?
I would have
one
one.
in the can.
If you said you wanted to do two, we would do two.
We might just do two because we haven't done one in a while now.
All right. Well,
here's the mystery show, Anthony. To start off today's Jocktober, we don't need the fucking intro.
No, why not?
Let's just get right into it.
The John and Jeff Show.
John and Jeff Show.
We're two guys who think there is no excuse for poor neighborhoods being dirty.
We're two guys who think any band that comes back after a farewell tour should be sued.
We're two guys who think parole boards should be eliminated.
We're two guys who think children's beauty pageants are comfort food for perverts.
The John and Jeff Show.
We're two guys that would have never taken a risk in our professional lives.
We're on AM station somewhere in East Bumfuck.
They're broadcast at L.A.
I mean,
Really? Are they on at L.A.?
I'm pretty sure.
Are they on in L.A.?
I think so.
Yeah.
They're third shifters.
oh yeah, they're on at like 3 in the morning.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, that's nice.
Oh, they're not even on at midnight?
I think they're on all night.
All night long?
They just play them over and over.
Yeah. Nobody's listening. Nobody
No
can
one
tell.
cares.
We're two guys who believe that if you put bread in the toaster, it comes out toasty.
Wow, it's crazy.
It really is.
Now you're talking crazy.
John and Jeff desperately try to start a topic, no bits of information or conversation that is humorous or interesting.
This is John and Jeff's thing. Like, they don't do those two guys promos anymore, but what they still do and what I've always enjoyed most about them are the subtleties, which is they have all this airtime and they just stretch everything. Everything is just filler. Just
Sam, shut up. We're
Yeah, wait
talking
a
about
minute.
John and Jeff.
John and Jeff?
Yeah, exactly.
Oh,
What about John and Jeff?
no, John and Jeff.
See what I
we had a
did there?
blind
See?
kid.
See what I did?
We had a blind kid reading off a computer. You got it
Perfectly. Right.
No, the Opie
So who are we
Anthony
to
show are just topic after topic after topic. Boom, boom, boom. I mean, this is a great show. John and Jeff, not as much.
All right.
All right, according to the U.S. Census, there's been a sharp increase in the number of unmarried people living together. How big of an increase? Well, within a year, it's increased by 13%. And I got a feeling it has a lot to do with people trying to consolidate their bills. If two people are dating and they both are paying rent, someone is going to come up with the idea of, well, why don't we move in together and save some money? And apparently that seems to be very popular right now. So more Americans who are unmarried are living together than ever before. And some people are saying it's the economy, or maybe some people need that as the...
I see the filler part. This should have been 5 seconds.
You do the story, and then you
I see
start
the filler
repeating
part
it
now.
over and over.
It's endless.
Yeah. Monotonous.
wow. I thought it was done, and let's go to the phones or something.
There are no. That's the problem. There are no phone calls. So the part of the radio show that you kind of just repeat the topic to try to get people to call in, that's the whole show.
Yeah.
But more people than ever before. That's been happening for well over 20 years. This is not a new story.
Even the story at its root has problems.
Sure. We're two guys who pray that our computers never get confiscated.
Yeah.
Kevin from Connecticut.
Or maybe some people need that as the excuse to do this. I know many families have very strict rules about moving in before getting married and so forth, but maybe the economy, the recession, has made people say, okay, we understand it's a financial issue. Many people have lost their jobs. Many people are underemployed.
Fortunately, not him.
They were doing this before the economy shit the bed. What are they talking about?
But he's just saying things. Many people have, like, for instance, lawnmower salesmen are probably not selling as many lawnmowers in the winter, where it may be colder in a lot of places.
Even though the grass is still growing in many regions, although with winter months coming up, it should tame down the grass growth for the lawnmower people.
Which would mean they wouldn't sell as many, and not selling as many, they wouldn't have as much money.
Shut up.
We hear the stretch, though.
In a minute and a half, he's restated 4 times that the fact that people are living together without getting married may have to do with the economy.
The economy.
And they also said many families don't allow this to happen. I don't know one family that doesn't allow this happen.
But you know what it could be?
Allow this to happen.
If not the families, a lot of it is the economy. People consolidating bills.
Yes, it's easier to run a household with 2 incomes.
Yeah.
Hence the living together portion of this conversation.
Well, a lot of people are trying to do a dual income household. So there would be 2 incomes in this economy.
We get it.
Many people have lost their jobs. Many people are underemployed. And as a result, I think a lot of people are looking at their finances saying, hey, we could save a lot of money.
Oh, my God. How many times are you going to say it?
Is the other guy asleep? Has he nodded off?
Well, maybe. I don't know.
Holy fuck, the redundancy.
He just keeps going.
I'm so glad I'm not high listening to this. Because you just sat there and go, didn't you just say that?
My radio looping? You're not sure.
He just said
This is a
that.
5-second news story.
Yeah, you're supposed to just read off the story and then go straight to the callers.
Right.
But when you have no callers and you're like, you allot 15 minutes for a story hoping there will be callers. There are no callers, but you still must allot the 15
You don't
minutes.
think there's a lot of callers?
I don't think so.
We might get to that point.
Hey, we could save a lot of money if we move in together. So a sharp increase in the number of unmarried...
Wow. It's like a book report.
Yeah.
Now he's summarizing.
Is he alone?
No, it's John and Jeff.
He's terrible.
You know, like...
Is Jeff having a Fezzi moment right there?
Where's he on his he's on his computer looking at photos from Thailand.
Looking up flights to Thailand. Yeah. How great would that be?
Sharp increase in the number of unmarried people shacking up in America.
They used to say back in the 70s, oh, they're shacking up. They're living in sin. They've moved in together. Yeah, they're probably doing it, and they're not even married. I remember hearing those conversations.
They're talking about you
my
two.
Parents, because I have brothers that are 10 years older, back in the 70s, and it was kind of like, did you hear about so-and-so? Yeah, they moved in together.
Holy fuck.
We can't do Jocktober anymore.
Why?
It's too enraging for everybody. For us, the listeners, for John and Jeff.
It just makes me sad.
It does, right?
It upsets you? Like,
They're shacking up.
They're
I
shacking up.
bet
They're
doing it. Doing it? Really? Were they that shocked in the 70s?
Like people were doing
you know,
it?
when AIDS was pretty much invented?
while John is doing this whole story, he's taking 5 minutes to tell it. Jeff is just sitting there. Okay, think of something interesting. Think of something interesting. Oh, the shacking up thing. Yeah, that's where I'll go with.
No, he started with in America. They fill more time with the news story out of Texas. John and Jeff are ladies.
Yes.
We go to Texas here, and a 14-year-old boy was caught trying to steal a pair of headphones.
What's a cot?
He was caught.
Cot.
Oh dear.
Trying to steal a pair of headphones at a department store.
Head.
His parents came up with a creative punishment.
They made him listen to this program through his ill-gotten headphones till his head blew off like scanners. He shot himself like that kid listening to Judas Priest.
These guys are awful.
It's penance. It really is fucking purgatory.
I understand it's very late at night, but
It's the third
wow,
shift.
Zero energy there. There is zilchoid energy.
Garrett Scott from Garden City. This is literally just some cunts reading Yahoo News.
Yeah. I would assume that John and Jeff have been responsible for deaths because of all the people who fall asleep while
Just nod
driving.
off driving, yeah.
Like, it's late at night and you're driving and John and Jeff come on. I bet that because of them, people have died.
Yeah.
Like one of those dopes on the New York radio message board would say, "This is not appointment radio."
Is that what they say?
Appointment radio, something.
Appointment.
You have to be
Radio.
appointment radio
I
now?
guess that means that it's a destination radio.
Must listen.
God, what are they talking about on the New York radio message
Just
board? I want to know the topic.
Shit.
We haven't gone there in a while.
I have not even looked at that
No.
in years.
It's on the list of
Does he still do it?
It's on the list of websites I just don't go
They're
to at
just
all anymore.
simply
Why go?
hideous.
Why go, right.
Will so-and-so play standards on HD?
Why make them
gives
up?
a fuck?
Why make up the topics when they're right there in front
Yeah,
of you,
I read
Jimmy?
that
You want to
recently.
enjoy this one? Why don't you read through the
Look,
topics?
again, they can't get away from it. Standards on terrestrial radio. They've been talking about standards.
Standards suck.
It's an awful format.
Here's one. Happy birthday, Mitch Lieb. L-E-B-E.
Yes.
I guess John Batchelor's doing a show from the Hard Rock Cafe.
Cool.
Yeah.
And
Wait, did you do
this
the
is
weird
great.
one that at the top?
congratulations to WFME 94.7 says the world will end next year.
Oh. Well. Go down because I saw one that looked interesting right there. Seth Everett leaving 1050.
Oh my God, not Seth. Who is he? We've been here forever.
What's
I've never heard of
1050?
him.
Oh.
ESPN, right?
Yeah,
But they do
ESPN.
report the big deaths. The passing of Martin F. Beck.
Look how short all the topics are now, too. Remember when they used to be, they'd go for pages on one topic? Now it's just...
Well, that's because we haven't fucked things up in a while.
Exactly.
I think people are just getting sick and tired of fucking nitpicky Allen going over every line and quoting it and correcting everybody.
Ugh.
What an OCD zilch.
His power-hungry days.
Oh, he's the fucking worst.
Now it's just nothing.
He has to be heard exactly as he means to be heard.
Yeah.
Get a radio show, shithead.
It's Alan Sniff, and hey!
Board reflections used to rule.
It's Board Reflections.
They're so terrible, boy.
Welcome to another episode of Board Reflections. I am Alan Sniffin. Yeah?
Who enjoys that?
Alan Sniffin.
That probably gets 50 listens a month.
He was very early on with the podcast, though.
Yeah, I guess he was.
He was
give him that.
podcasting way before anyone else. Let's say hi to Andy in Cleveland. Andy, let's go.
It's Andy in Cleveland.
Andy!
These guys have all the energy and pacing of an NPR pledge break.
Oh, John and Jeff,
Ledge
yeah.
break.
Oh,
Yeah, that's
totally.
even worse.
Yeah.
It's 30 seconds of "We Need Your Money" stretched out over an entire afternoon.
Yeah, someone said,
Yeah.
we sort of said it too, but it's like an 8th grade book report where you say the same thing in different words over and over just to get to the required 1,000 words. Yes. We all did that trick. didn't we?
Wow.
And then Hoffman in Virginia, regular writes, we're two guys who are surprised that so many non-married people are living together. We just don't get it. Want to go back to the...
Oh, please.
Where were we? The headphones or something?
Yes.
Some kid?
Yeah.
A young man
Yes.
in Texas stole some headphones.
His parents came up with a creative punishment. He had to stand outside a department store with a sign saying, a large sign, I stole a...
Why does that matter?
I hate...
Yeah.
Oh, I thought it was like Die Hard.
Why would it matter that the sign was large?
It is like an 8th grade book report. Like when you write, he was very, 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 very angry trying to get to the end of the line.
Yeah.
It was a sign, a large sign.
With large font.
Oh, filling space, right?
Yes.
I see.
a large sign. I stole a pair of headphones. I am an idiot. I won't do it again. My mom and dad made me hold it up.
So he actually says he's an idiot on the sign?
The sign says, I stole a pair of headphones.
Holy shit.
That was a yes or no question. Why don't you reiterate the story?
Wow, so their thing is to just stretch
There's too much
everything.
time to fill. There's no way you could just have a yes or no answer.
Yeah, that was a yes or no question, and now he's going to just redo the entire thing again.
You got to.
On the sign?
The sign says, I stole a pair of headphones. I'm an idiot. I won't do it again. My mom and dad made me hold the sign up.
Wow.
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 Maybe you should
wow,
do the story
wow,
again.
Wow. Wow.
Wow.
Won't do it again. My mom and dad made me hold the sign up.
Wow. How old is this?
14.
14.
Well, he was an idiot for trying to rip something off. I mean, come on. We've all made the,
We're two
How
guys
long does he have to...
They sound
that don't like shoplifting.
they sound like they're just defeated.